grade 8 learners, this is Marin and welcome back to English Time, and today we will talk about how to use appropriate grammatical signals or expressions suitable to each pattern of idea development. Today we will focus on the use of problem and solution. Have you encountered this feeling? How about this one? How about this one? This is the right time for you to solve them out. In this video, you will learn about the transition words used to express problem solution in paragraphs. So what are we waiting for? Let's continue with the topic. One problem is, the answer is, the solution is, if and then. These are the words or transition words that you are going to learn today. These are called the transition words used to express problem and solution. Today, we will be focusing on the use of problem and solution. Let's proceed. But before we begin with this discussion, let's have first the pretest. Directions: read the sentences carefully and answer the following questions. Choose the letter of the correct answer in each number. Let's have number 1. Which of the following transition words is not used in problem solution pattern? Let's have these choices. A. One problem is. B. The question is. C. On the other hand. D. Then. Choose your answer. And let's proceed to the next one. Number 2. Which among the statements below is true about problem and solution pattern of idea development? Let's have these choices. A. If there is no solution, only the problem in a statement is presented. Or B. The transition words in problem solution pattern also uses the transition words in general to particular pattern. C. The problem and solution can stand without the use of transition words. Or letter G, all of the above. Choose your answer. Done. Let's proceed with number 3. Number 3. This is not an example of a problem topic. Which one is not an example of a problem topic? A. Global warming. B. Transitional devices. C. Water pollution. Or D. Illegal logging. Choose your answer. Let's proceed with number 4. This is a transition word that is used in expressing a problem solution pattern. Let's proceed with the choices. A. Nevertheless. B. The solution is. C. However. Or D. Because. Choose your answer and let's proceed with number 5. Identify the problem in the statements below. Number 1. If illegal logging is causing problems to our environment, blah blah blah. Let's proceed with B. The answer would be the restrictions of the activity and imprisonment of those who are law breakers. Letter C. Then you have to review to pass the law. And letter D. None of the above. Identify which of these statements is a problem. Okay, let's proceed with the next slide. Let's have this objective. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to organize information effectively by using the proper use of transition words in constructing sentences or paragraphs. Remember that we will write at the end of this lesson. Alright, let's proceed with the next one. Do you know that studying problem and solution transition words in writing can improve students' mind to organize information effectively by using the proper use of transition words in constructing sentences or paragraphs? I will show you icons or combinations of, and you will add their given ideas to get the hidden food word. The first one to chat the word will get correct. You will get the score for this activity. Listen as I give the example of this game. So here, the answer is hot dog. Why do you think the answer is hot dog? Correct, because in photo, you can see the icon 1 representing hotness or hot, and the second photo that represents a dog. Okay, that's why the answer is hot dog. So easy, isn't it? Number 1. Guess the food. Done? Correct. The answer is milkshake because we added the milk and the shake from the handshake. So the food is milkshake. Correct? Very good for those who answered correctly. Guess the food. I believe that you are fond of eating this one in a fast food chain restaurants. Correct. The answer is French fries. Guess the food. Correct. The answer is banana split. How about this one? Correct. The answer is cotton candy. Problem and solution transition words, just like any other transition words that we had discussed from the previous topics, are used for us to be able to express our ideas and thoughts in paragraphs. The problem solution pattern presents and explains a problem. It proposes a possible solution to solve the problem. Remember these words or transition words for expression of problem and solution. What is a problem? A problem is a condition that is unwelcome or harmful and that needs to be resolved or overcome. That's why, what do you do when you have a problem? Correct. You immediately solve the problem. You think of the solution. Solution is an act or a means that is intended to resolve or address a problem. I hope that you will get the solution to every problem. Okay, so now these are the words that you should remember for you to be able to express your ideas and thoughts in paragraphs. These are called the transition words used for problem and solution. We have the words, the question is, recommendations include, since, as a result of, so that, if and the. One answer is because, therefore, this led to, nevertheless, one reason for, cause, consequently, could be, accordingly, and the word thus. Okay, let's begin. By the way, before anything else, again, what's the problem in this particular write-up? Can you find the transition word that is used in the body sentences? Correct. The transition word is this problem. Okay, so this problem is our transition word expressing the problem. This is referring to this problem. Now, how about the transition word that is used in the latter part? Correct? The transition word used in the latter part is correct. Let's make our school a friendlier place to be. Let's make is the transition word used to express solution. Alright, so practice time. All you need to do is just to give the solution to the different problems listed below. Make sure to use the solution transition words. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. Here we have the first column, which indicates the problem, and all you need to do is just to give the solution to the second column. Okay, let's proceed with this one. Directions: fill in the blanks with the missing words to complete the statements. Choose your answer inside the box. Write your answers on a separate sheet of paper. So here are your choices: problem solution, ideas, transition words, connections, and paragraph. Okay, let's proceed. Transitional signals are words that are used to connect, number 1, blank, and make them flow smoothly from one sentence to another or from one blank to another. What's the answer in number 1 and number 2? Let me have this pen. The answer is ideas. Alright, the correct answer is paragraph. Correct. They indicate to the reader the blank between sentences and paragraphs to make it easier for the reader to understand the flow of ideas. What's the answer in number 3? Very good. The answer in number 3 is none other than connections. Very good. The answer is now. Number 4, the blank pattern is a method for analyzing and writing about a topic by identifying a problem and proposing one or more solutions. Number 4, what's the answer? Correct. The answer is problem and solution. Problem, solution. Okay, last item. We can use blank to show the problems and solution clearly to the reader. Of course, the answer is the last one. Transition words. I hope we got the same score. I hope we got 5 points. Now for the post-test, directions. Read sentences carefully and answer the following questions. Choose the letter of the correct answer in each number. So we did this earlier. I hope that this time, after having known the lesson, you'll score higher than your previous score. Or if you have perfected the earlier test or the pre-test, you can still have it this time. Okay? Which of the following transition words is not used in problem solution pattern? Number 1. Have you read it well? Let's proceed with the choices. A. One problem is. B. The question is. C. On the other hand. Or D. Then. What's the answer? Correct. The answer is C. I hope you get it. Number 2. Which among the statements below is true about problem solution pattern of idea development? A. If there is no solution, only one problem, or only the problem rather, is presented. B. The transition words in problem solution pattern also uses the transition words in general to particular pattern. Next, C. The problem solution can stand without the use of transition words. Or D. All of the above. Write your answer. Correct. The answer is letter A. Number 3. This is not an example of a problem topic. Okay? A. Global warming. B. Transitional devices. C. Water pollution. Or D. Illegal logging. Choose your answer. Not an example. Correct. The answer is B. For number 4, we have this question. This transition word is used in expressing a problem solution pattern. A. Nevertheless. B. The solution is. C. However. Or D. Because. Choose your answer. Correct. The answer is B. And for the last one, we have number 5. Identify the problem in the statements below. A. If illegal logging is causing problems to our environment. B. The answer would be the restrictions of the activity and the imprisonment of those who are law breakers. Then, you have to review to pass the law. Or letter D, none of the above. I hope you got the correct answers for these post-tests. And for our evaluation, let's have this. Choose one among the topics given below, then write the problem and the solution of the topic that you have chosen. Make sure to use problem solution transition words that you have learned today. Be guided with this rubric. Okay, so these are the topics. Number 1, water pollution. Number 2, air pollution. Number 3, illegal logging. And number 4, global warming. Don't forget that you should, of course, refer to this rubric. Have you taken a screenshot yet? Done? Good. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I hope to see you next week for our next episode. We will be talking about cause and effect. Again, this is Sir Marvin, and this is English Time.